And we're back. We took a quick break, and we're going to continue. We've done a quick wardrobe change, and it is top of the player rounds. Both Dane and Calvin get a turn, so let's jump right in. So, what you doing?
Let's have Jana go first. See where the lay of the land is afterward.
Yeah. Okay. Jana is probably just gonna shoot these two that are in your square here. Square X zone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So which one? The one on the left or the one bearing down even closer on Carrick right now?
Didn't I hit the one on the left already? Isn't he like injured?
You missed him, but he stumbled and kind of took a setback die because of it.
Yeah, I see. Okay, the other one then.
Okay, so the one on the right nearby Carrick. Got it. Okay.
Yep.
So we're going to do a dice roll here. So what is your dice pool?
Yellow, yellow, green.
Oh, there we go. Got yellow, 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 green, and we got one purple. And do you have any bonuses?
What do you mean?
Do you have any special bonuses from your weapon that you're using? Like any bonus die or anything? Okay, no. Okay, so let's see what happens. Oh boy. Okay, so you did hit, and you have 3 advantages to use as well.
Yeah, I crit on 2 advantages.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what are you gonna do? So you did. How much damage did you do though?
How many successes was that?
It was only 1.
Then 5.
5 damage. Okay, and then.
And I do ignore 5, so.
Yep. Yeah, I am aware of that. And
yeah.
We need to do a roll for your crit, the crit here, and let's go ahead and grab a crit and let's see what we get. Oh, did it? Oh, it's not working. Where did it go? Go away. Let's go back. See if it's. No, it's. Oh, it's not updating anymore. No, that's not what I want. Go catcher.
Is it okay if I just roll the D100?
Yes. Go ahead. You roll the D100 while I'm trying to fix this.
Okay. 48.
48. All right, so 48 is a stinger. So it increases the difficulty of the target's next skill check. So nice. So what happens is you manage to shoot the Winnu directly in the head, and due to its cybernetics, it manages to deflect just enough, so about half of its face is missing, and you can see like a Terminator. Half of its face is just gone, and you can see it's almost a metal skull completely all the way to the back, and it's like stunned, like a shotgun to the face. So good job on that one. Did I fix this? I don't know. Let's find out. I'm gonna try restarting this. And we're back. Okay, cool. All right, so you still have a maneuver and an incidental if you'd like. Calvin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the incidental. No, sorry, I was thinking.
Okay.
The incidental is probably going to be. No, I don't think there is an incidental. I think she's too focused.
Okay, so
Yeah, sorry.
would you like to use a maneuver to potentially aim your next shot?
No, what I'm gonna do is use my talent, my coordinator assault talent. So, Carrick will get an advantage to a combat check.
Okay, cool. We'll have that work there. An advantage or a boost die?
No, it's an advantage.
Okay, so he just gets a free advantage on his next roll. Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. So Dane, what is Carrick gonna do? He's currently kind of hiding in his hidey hole.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to take aim at the one that isn't injured.
Okay, so you're gonna target the one closer to the door by Jana. Got it. Okay, so
Yep.
What's gonna happen?
We're gonna hope for some quantum arrows this time for real.
Okay, so what's the roll that we're doing? Oh, is it okay? We're still.
That will be yellow, green, green, green.
And it is close range, and you get a free advantage in addition to everything. So let's see what we get. 2 successes.
Ugh,
but
gosh,
2 successes,
come on.
1 advantage.
1 advantage.
Yep.
Not
And
quite
then
enough.
Another advantage, and then another one from me, right?
No.
That's the one from you.
Yeah, that is the one from you, unfortunately.
That's all right. I can still do a critical injury on that one.
Excellent. With that one, you only need 1 advantage to.
Yep.
Oh,
I needed
nice.
2 for quantum quiver.
All right. So, we might as well stay right there. So you did.
I have a rules question.
Sure.
Did you just? Sorry, I wasn't looking at the dice roller. I was. Did you just put advantage out onto the field, and that's just Dane's advantage, or does it work where when I give him an advantage, you roll and then you get 1 on top?
You get 1 on top.
Okay.
I think that's how that works. You said he gets an advantage. It would say a boost die otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So 67 is
76.
What?
76.
Oh, 76. I can't count. And I'm also dyslexic, so that helps. Okay. 76 is winded. The target cannot voluntarily suffer strain to activate any abilities or gain additional maneuvers. Ouch. And how much damage did you just deal?
That would be 4, ignore 6 soak.
All right. So both of them, again, similarly, you basically have driven an arrow straight through his head, and both of them are now incredibly shaken, and are basically just like robots being like deactivated. It's like, oh, and malfunction, oh no. And so we're gonna do the one on the left here. So the one closest to Jaina is going to try to attack Jaina, but we'll see. It is taking some pretty negative. I need to pull up the stat sheet here. So it is agility, so green. Yeah, they only get the green. Okay. So yellow and green. And at 1, and they get 2 setback dice. Oh, I need to go to there. So they get 2 setback dice because of your effects. This one is currently got an arrow in his face, and he's like, trying to shoot. Oh, shoot. As I do that. Here we go. All right. And... Oof. Okay. That is unfortunate. So, my friends, that is what's called a triumph. A triumph counts as a success. So, there's only 1 success left, because both of these successes are canceled by both of these negatives. So, and it's also a triumph symbol. There's only 1 triumph symbol on the yellow die, and that's it. And so, what's going to happen is that the Winu fires his gun just kind of haphazardly, with being that he has an arrow sticking out of his face. But as he's doing that, a surge of power comes up from the floor where the exposed power coil is that happened last turn, and causes an activated power. The arrow, sorry, his weapon fires and kind of uses in an arc and hits Jaina in the face. In addition, he also hits the power coil that is literally over here, and it activates it. So another power coil activates.
Is that 3 you're activated now?
Yes. So we have 3 activated power coils because he randomly got a power surge and directed it towards a power coil, and also hit Jaina in the face, but didn't deal a lot of damage. What's your soak, Calvin?
4.
4? Okay.
4. Yes.
he deals 4 damage only to you, and that's it.
Okay.
And the threat that he just generated, because of that power surge, like coming up through him and using all of the power, he electrocutes and falls to the ground limp. So that was a interesting thing. So Jaina, you took 4 damage total. That's including that I already factored in the soak. So wow, ouch. But we're one guy down. So that guy is now unconscious and or dead on the ground. And this other guy is going to try attacking Carrick here. And he's going to do the same thing, but only with 1 setback die. And he completely whiffs. But the advantage, we will...
Carrick is untouchable.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's because he's so small, he's a hard target to hit.
So he fires, and he accidentally hits a steam vent right behind Carrick, and it blasts Carrick in the face, and is kind of blinding. You're basically in a cloud of steam right now. And it becomes the L1Z1X turn, and he's going to do a thing. And what is he going to do? Let's find out. Where is it? There's his stats. I need a very important thing here. Okay, so let's do a dice roll. He's going to do 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. And let's see what happens. So he continues working on this giant power coil, and the electricity is kind of sparking, and then he gets distracted by when this giant jet of steam kind of floats over towards him, and it messes with his coordination, and he yells out another scream of frustration and tries again. He just like he tries to clear all the steam away from him and continues working on it, and still manages to not fix his power coil. He continues working on this, and what he's going to do is he's actually going to just yell in frustration, pull out his gun, and just fire it willy-nilly directly at both of you. And we're going to see what happens here.
I'm really glad he's failed every attempt to interface with these things.
It's ridiculous. This is insane. Okay, so range light, and he has ability 4. Okay, but that's it. Okay, so he's going to try firing at Carrick. Carrick, he has that. He is far away from you, so he gets 2 purples. But he's going to take 2 setback, 1 for the for cover that Carrick's in, and 1 because he's taking additional actions and is taking a pretty major setback here to try to fire at you. And still manages to whiff, but manages to hit another of the pipes, blasting Jaina in the face. So both of you are now taking a setback die on your next action, unless you can get out of the steam that is currently pouring out of the vents. All right, and so now we're back to you both. So again, this is where we are, and we've got 1 guy here, and you're both right there. So what are you gonna do?
What to do? I'll circle around the contour of the room, so that I'll be on Jaina's left rather than right.
Okay, so you're just gonna move. You're gonna duck behind this power coil right here.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I will go ahead and.
So yeah, you're no longer in the steam area.
Yep, I think I'll attempt another grav arrow on
Okay, so you've
on
got another grab arrow.
our
So
guy here.
tell me what your roll is, and you are
Green.
one way.
Green, 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 yellow, and then one extra purple.
Okay, and you're gonna get a boost die because he did. He's frustrated and dealing with some shit on his end. So he has currently turned back to the thing, and he's not paying attention at all to you. So.
I mean, I totally understand his frustration. Tech support is so difficult.
It's ridiculous.
There we go.
So you managed to actually do a decent chunk of change here. So what have you got?
I think it's funny that I finally got 2 advantage when I can't quantum arrow, but that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, no, there is one. Do they have to be in the same area?
They have to be engaged with one another.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
So this is just a critical injury.
And he already has one on him. So
we have 10%, right? Plus 10% for the next
plus
critical
10,
injury.
Yeah, so let's see what we got. 54. So what's the table? 54 is. So your arrow, you pull back, you release, and it hits true, exactly pinning him against the wall. It hits him, and then it pulls him down to the ground, and he is now like prone on the ground. He's pulled out of his focus, dealing with this computer on the coil, and now he's basically pinned to the ground because there's a giant grav arrow sticking out of him, and it's weighing him down.
And then, yeah, he'll have to upgrade the difficulty of his next check twice.
Oh yeah, he also has to get up.
Yep.
All right, so Calvin, what are you up to? Oh, how much damage did you deal, by the way?
3. 3, ignore 6.
Okay, got it. Okay, I'm on board.
Okay, Jana's not doing great. As a maneuver, expend a dermal sealer to heal 5 wounds.
Okay.
From an engaged character. I guess
useful.
that includes myself,
that includes
right?
Yourself, yep.
Yeah.
You're XCOM medikitting yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, that is exactly correct. XCOM medikitting myself. Actually, no, I think she wouldn't do that yet. I think she would try and take care of this guy first.
The guy right there.
Before
fair.
doing that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's your attack?
So it's yellow, green.
Yellow, green. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow, green, and 1 purple.
But hang on. So she's also standing in steam right now. So I'm trying to decide if she's
right. Actually, you would be shooting into steam. So this whole area, this section of the room right here, is all steam, but you're outside of it. So you're.
Oh, okay.
You're standing in the hallway before even getting into the room.
Okay, sure, that's fine.
So you would just take a setback die, trying to shoot into the steam. You can see movement, so you can probably get it, but it's a setback.
Yep.
So
No
problem.
problem.
Is this
Hit
good?
me. Yes, I'm good with that. Fire!
Oh, you got it. All right. So you managed to. Your aim is true, and you take out the rest of what is left of this poor Winu that you took his face off last time. So the Terminator is down and is now laying next to the other Winu, and the only enemy remaining in this room is now the L1Z1X, currently pinned to the ground.
Okay, so I'm going to dermal seal. Like I said, do the XCOM spray on myself.
Okay, and you can use that advantage. I can say that that advantage that you just generated can heal 1 additional wound.
Yeah. Okay. Great. So I'm back to almost full health. That means.
Excellent. And so now,
I'm gonna, however, take a strain. And as I'm XCOM spraying, I'm gonna run into the room and hide behind this thing.
Which thing? Oh, the console.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that one maneuver or two maneuvers?
It would be two
Is
maneuvers
that
to get in there. So you can get in here like that. And
yeah, okay,
you want to
that's
take
fine.
You want to take like cover.
Yeah,
inside here?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
And the steam is starting to like abate at this point, so you can
Mm-hmm.
you'll be uninhibited next turn.
Okay.
All right, so the L1Z1X is now currently again pinned on the ground, and he's like, "Argh!" And he's trying to like scramble at this, and so what he does is he pulls out his arrow from this from his body, throws it across the room, and manages to stand up. And it took him a decent amount of chunk of change to do that, and he immediately returns back to his work on the thingamajig. So we'll see if this actually works this time. So he gets 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and let's see what happens. Oh my god!
That's what the grav arrows are for.
Yeah, and it would have actually been a lot worse. He was supposed to take a setback as well. Oh, he failed even harder. Excellent. So
Didn't he also get double difficulty upgrade for this one? Or
yeah, I forgot to do that.
But that's okay. I mean, he's already.
That is true.
Yeah.
But we'll say that he also, that's just the three of those are just bad. So what's going to happen is the power coil kind of like sparks in his face, and he's like, oh, and he's kind of blinded at this point. So the next ability or difficulty of the character's next check is to power up or otherwise interact with a device twice. So what that means is the next time you do that, you get to upgrade your dice. So next action is upgraded dice.
Next of our actions
Yep.
is upgraded dice?
Yep, he's blinded. So
all right,
your
I like that.
check will be upgraded. But also, I've been forgetting to upgrade the difficulty of his check too. So anything that targets him, one of the dice is harder. So who's gonna go? It's up to you. You've managed to pin him to the ground, and like he's really been having trouble with this computer's check.
I got one fancy arrow left, Calvin. I can shoot that.
Yeah, do it. Go ahead.
All right, I'll pull out the entropic arrow this
boy.
time.
Okay. What's the check on that?
That's gonna be yellow, green, green, green.
Right.
So two yellows, I guess, will upgrade.
And so 2 yellows, 2 greens, right?
2 greens, yep. And then it's gonna upgrade one of his to a red.
Yep.
But let's story point that another green up to yellow.
Ooh, okay.
Let's just go all in on this.
And that actually means that he actually starts with a red, so you just get one more purple added onto it.
Fair enough.
All right, this is a very interesting roll here. And you also get a boost die because he is blinded. So there we go. Let's see what happens. Oh boy.
Boom!
Boom headshot. So what would you like that to do? So again, you have 2 of those advantages. I assume that's going to be a critical injury as well?
Yep.
Okay,
That's going to be a critical injury.
So how much damage total?
4 damage, a critical injury, and his soak is permanently reduced by 3 until the end of the encounter.
Oh. Okay.
Assuming that he has anything left to give.
Oh, he does. He's a tanky boy, but
All
not against you both. Your ignore soak stuff is just ridiculous. All right, so 4 damage, got it. Okay, and so again, he takes a shot directly to the head again, and slows. You can kind of see his entire body kind of like slow down, and like the sheen of his metal like degrades a little bit. And critical injury. Let's see what that is. We've got this and this, and
The plus 20 this time?
Yep, plus 20, so it's a 93. Oh boy. 93 is suffer. So he's at the brink right now. He's suffering 1 strain each time he performs an action. So
Ooh.
that is ouchie, ouchie, McOuchie fakes. All right, so Calvin, it is up to you.
Finish him.
You were saying that we were kicking his butt combat wise, and other characters would have trouble. To be fair, I do not think that other characters would have started by shooting him in the face.
That is fair.
I feel like some of these other characters I'm seeing in the character sheets would probably have tried talking first.
Yes.
Or some other form of
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the fact that they assigned us to work on this together meant that they wanted this to go a very particular way.
Pretty much.
That's true. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna maneuver up to the central thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she moves up.
Mm-hmm. And Jana is very one note in this regard. So it's just going to be yellow, yellow, green again.
Yellow, yellow, green. And again, he's blinded still, so congratulations, you get a boost die. But he is also at a red. You're at short range now, so there we go. And let's see what happens. Ooh.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh. There we go.
So what that means is that's a triumph. And you can spend triumphs. Well, I'm going to spend the triumph for you, but that's what's going to happen. So what's going to happen is you shoot you're laser focused on him, but he's already taken a decent chunk of damage at this point, and he's taking how much now?
Hang on, so let me see.
It's 3 successes, so
7
damage, ignoring how much soak?
5.
Okay.
8. Ignoring 8 soak because of the entropic arrow.
Oh my gosh, you are right. So fun. Okay, so that's just 7 straight damage. Okay. So what's gonna happen is you manage to just absolutely bullseye nail this guy, and he is having what happens is the bullets actually pass through him and damage the power coil beyond repair. So that power coil has shut down completely, in addition to all the damage you just dealt. And do you have enough to deal a critical hit? Advantage?
No, but I need 2.
Okay, so you could spend one of those to give the next player to go in a boost die.
Yeah, all right, let's do that.
Okay. So he again screams in agony, and with a maneuver, he tries to move back over to the other coil that he just had failed fixing before. But again, the one that he was at is now completely non-functioning, and says 4 will be enough, and again tries his best to interact with this device, and he's gonna try doing this, and he's gonna take 2 negatives because of the entropic arrow,
and strain.
He does succeed. But there's 3, and okay, so what's gonna happen is he manages to sputter on the thing, and the coil is beginning to activate, and you can hear the entire room start humming, and he begins to laugh, and he pulls out again his weapon and fires it at Jana because she is closest, and it is it's 3, so it's 1 yellow, 2 green. Oops, 1 yellow, 2 green. And he's 1 away. But again, because of the entropic, he takes a negative. And let's see what happens. Ouch. Alright, so he is going to deal a 4 damage plus... what is it? Decent chunk of change. He's an unfortunate person. That's a lot of successes. Oh my gosh, where is it? There it is.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah. 8 plus 4. 12 damage.
Okay.
That's
12
spicy.
damage plus 4 soak
Yep.
is
8.
8. So I take 8.
Eight damage.
Wow.
Yeah. And critical 2. He's also going to deal a critical injury on you.
Yay.
28. That's not bad. Not as bad, rather. 28 is you cannot perform a free maneuver during your next turn. So you got hit so hard that
I got knocked on my ass.
Yeah, you are spinning right now. Like you're like you took a brunt of it with your armor, but like a lot of it is like you have some boo-boos. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah,
and it becomes both of your turns. And again, as you like come to your senses, Janna, you can just like the hum of the room is becoming palpable. Like you can tell that something is happening.
Okay.
Either of you two can go, so that's okay. We're back to here.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Let me think here. So Janna is very tempted to take go pretty much up to her strain limit and jump at him with her knife, but she's
See, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, really shouldn't put us in these missions together.
I don't know, maybe she would have done that 2 years ago, but what she does now is get up, throw another dermal sealer on herself as quickly as she can.
With 2 strain. You'll need to do 2 strain.
With 2 strain. So. Yeah, I know. No free maneuver.
Yep.
And brace herself against the center console, take aim with the weapon, and just fire.
All right.
She's laser focused on taking this guy down.
Okay, and it's what? Oh,
I
also forgot to. You don't have any story points left.
Yeah, I know. I would be using them otherwise.
That away. Yep. So what's your check? It's two yellow, 1 green.
Oops.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's it. Yeah, you got a lot of damage on him, Dane. All right, and I think that's it. And he is. I think it's just a normal check. So let's see what happens. 1 success, 1 advantage. So how much?
Okay, good.
How much damage total?
Damage 5.
Damage 5. All right. So he like
ignore 8 soak, right? Yeah, damage 5. Ignore 8 soak.
Yeah, it's fine. He barely has any soak left. So with your shot, you manage to blast a hole directly in his face, leaving absolutely nothing left, and he. You can kind of hear the laughter of "It's too late," and he falls dead on the ground.
Ominous.
But as he falls, there's a little arc from him that kind of goes to the power coil that was next to him and fully fires it up. And so now there are 3 on the right side of the room that are fully lit, and the one right next to Carrick is like sputtering up and like revving up completely, and you can hear like the entire room getting really bright. Well, you can hear it. You can hear the room getting really bright. You know when you have like those lights above you that are like humming really, really hard and is really annoying? It's that sound of just like, and the entire room begins to shake, and it's still Dane's turn.
Oh god. On the one that's sputtering up, I'm just going to look for something that looks important and shoot it.
I need you to be more specific. I can give you a perception check and see.
I want to look at it and identify, like, all right. So my thought is, breaking the console isn't going to do anything. I want to aim for whatever the heart of this thing is, like something that looks like it may be connected to everything else.
I mean,
that also looks like maybe vulnerable. Like I'm not going to shoot a metal plate.
Well, all of the power coils are pretty exposed,
Yeah, let's shoot into those.
Which one specifically?
Well, what are my options? What do you mean?
Well, if you're looking at this one, we have 5 power coils. The 3 on the right are brightly lit. The one in the top left is broken beyond repair, and the one next to you is sputtering up.
I'm talking about the one that's sputtering up next to me.
Yeah.
That one.
Okay, what are you gonna do to it?
Shoot its coils, or shoot the part of it that looks the most important to me.
Okay, so your maneuver is to target something. So you're gonna take your maneuver to look over this thing to find the most important piece to destroy.
Yep.
Okay, so for that I'll give you 2 boost dice, and you found it, and so we're gonna fire at it. What's your
pew pew?
What is it?
Green, yellow.
Green, and yellow. And I'm gonna use a story point.
Classic.
To upgrade the difficulty of this, so it's gonna be just one red die. But we'll see what happens.
What could go wrong? Nothing. Nothing goes ever wrong ever.
So, for those watching, the red and the yellow dice have precisely one side with nothing on it. And somehow Dane managed to roll the one thing that mattered.
Always lucky.
So Dane manages to find a...
It is better to be lucky than good.
That's true.
So Carrick finds a small little, power flux capacitor sort of thing that looks fairly important, and he fires an arrow straight through it, and he manages to, pull back enough that his arrow permeates directly through that thing and juts almost straight through the device, and the entire power coil shuts down, and the room starts to quietly hum down very, very slowly, and the other power coils very, very slowly dim to a low glow.
Oh. All right. I'm going to run over to Jana and check on her.
She is currently wounded pretty hard. So go ahead.
Yeah.
It's all you.
Not great.
Yeah, you took a pretty bad shot there.
No, but before Carrot can talk, Jana is she's leaning against the console. She's doing her best to stand up, and she's like, "Is he dead? Is he dead? Did we get him? Is he dead?"
He's dead.
Oh, good. That's nice. I'm just gonna just give me a second. I'll be fine. I'll just 5 more minutes, mommy. 5 more minutes.
We ought to probably get back to the ship.
And as you say that, the power coil you shot lights on fire.
We probably ought to get back to the ship quickly.
Okay, I like that idea. Help me up.
All right, I'm gonna give Jana help, and if it seems like she can't walk, then she can just hop on my back, or I'll grab her by a leg and toss her over.
No,
over the back.
I can walk. I just need a little help. So you're gonna help me out towards the door?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So we're at the door. We're about to go out, and I say, hang on 1 second, and I turn around, link back towards the past the thing that's on fire, past the thing that's permanently destroyed, over to the Lizex that's lying on the ground. I put 1 foot on his shoulder, grab his head, blast through the neck with my gun, and then I hobble back over to Carrie. It's like, okay, now we can go.
Oh no, you don't get to do that. You don't just get to do that.
Don't? No.
You have to roll.
I have to check for it.
You have to do a check
to
on
roll?
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay. Yeah.
And you're gonna take some negatives for that. This is
Okay.
So
Use a story point, Calvin.
Story point.
Okay, so you're gonna story point this. Oh, that's not the way.
Yeah.
So you're gonna story point the last one back to me. Okay.
Yeah, so
that's
let's
fine.
let's back up a little. Let's back up a little bit. So it's 1 foot on the lizard's shoulder, grabbing his gigantic metal head with the other, and gun to his throat, like point blank.
Okay. And so this is I'll throw in one of those, but there's that, and you have 2 yellows and a green. Or 2
Yeah,
greens?
and the story point, 1 green, and the story point is what? What is the story point?
It upgrades one of your green dice.
Okay, so I have another yellow, so that the
so
green
three,
becomes a yellow.
3
yeah.
yellow. Oops. 3 yellow instead of a. Okay, got it.
Boom.
There we go.
I can't.
Go.
Please note, I've rolled 3 reds this time, and all of them have been all.
The dice know. The
All right,
dice know
so
who,
you managed
who deserves
to,
it.
like, obliterate this thing. It is very dead.
I'm
Beyond
trying to
any
pull the
shadow
head
of a
off.
doubt.
I'm trying to pull the head off. Just to be clear, I'm not trying to just destroy the head. I've got the gun at its neck, and I'm trying to pull the head off.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you managed to do that with your triumph, and so now you have a valuable piece of L1Z1X technology that is currently inert. And I'm going to story point. As you walk by back towards the door, the entire thing, the coil that's on fire explodes. And so we're gonna see what happens here. You are within short distance, so let's see if anything hits you.
I still have some health. I still have some health. We'll see.
And actually, it's going to be a. You need to make a check. Agility or acrobatics or athletics, something like that. Do you have that?
Okay. Yes, I do.
Okay. What is your check on that?
My athletics is yellow green.
Okay. And so that's what
And I do have a once per session.
Okay.
When making a skill check. Oh no, you must. It needs a story point. Never mind. It needs a story point.
And I just used
I
it
don't
to
have- we don't
activate
have
this, so
one.
you can't do
Yeah,
it. So let's just see what happens. Let's see if you manage to dodge it. You do.
I am the best.
So you manage.
Jana's
So
the
here's the thing,
best.
though. You manage. The thing explodes, and you kind of react by kind of like pulling the L1Z1X's head in front of you, and it actually does take a decent amount of damage and might have some. It guarded you from the entire explosion, but like the brunt of the explosion. But you are essentially healthy. It might have gotten damaged though. Due to
Oh yeah, she doesn't care about that. Onward.
All right, so you managed to get your.
I want to say that here, just to be clear to everyone watching, that grabbing the head was not like, oh yeah, we need a sample for the council, or oh yeah, we need some evidence of what happened here, or anything like that. She wants this for her wall.
And so, if there was any information to be gleaned from it, it's probably not worth it anymore. But it's important to Jana.
Yeah, it's important to Jana. Yes.
All right.
Because like part of her thing, her agenda is Jana wants to restore her reputation as a soldier, and by extension that of her old unit, the 515th. Doing so requires taking chances for glory in combat or capturing noteworthy trophies. She especially seeks opportunities for distinction and even revenge in action against the Lizards. Yeah,
So
I don't know.
Like
I feel like
that was successful.
Nailed it.
All right, so you both make it out to your ship and manage to safely. Like the rooms are exploding behind you, and you can kind of tell that this facility is not long for this world. And you manage to get on the ship and fly it back into orbit, and everything seems to be fine. And the comm bead on your ship comes alight. And you can hear Lord Master Pylonis's voice come over the intercom. Caleris, report. We have not heard from you in some time. We've been trying to get control of you. Get a hold of you. Is everything okay? It's Monday, okay? I'm having troubles. Is everything okay?
Jana's like, I holds up head. I guess she's not currently in having the best of frames of mind.
Lore Master.
And there's like a silent, like behind her head. There's like a silent wave of the hand to carrying, like, help.
I believe the L1Z1X have been taken care of. There were, in fact, L1Z1X and L1Z1X followers on Hurl's Truce.
What were they trying to do?
I look over to Jana. That is a great question.
Yeah, Mama, so we don't know.
Is the threat eliminated? Do we need to send another squad to Hurl's Truce?
Oh no, it's pretty dead. It's pretty dead.
There's an installation. It may be pretty unstable.
And behind you, the entire mountain explodes.
I see.
and Lore Master Pylonis kind of looks. We'll get a full debriefing when you return to Mechatol Rex. Please take care of yourselves and fly safely. We'll see you soon. And hits beep. And you manage to make it back to Mechatol Rex and rest up. And after a stern debriefing from the Lore Master of, we are looking for information on this. We are disappointed at your lack of information gathering, but pleased with the end result.
Yep.
But next time, get more information.
I think Agent Carrick and I did the best we could considering the level of lasers and explosions. I'm not trying to be sassy, Lawmaster. We genuinely tried to get as much information as we could, but
I gave a very compelling description of the circles and shapes and lines that I saw on the diagram on the pad that Jana booted up.
And the Lore Master seems mollified by that, but generally still kind of like, I'm never gonna just send you two anywhere by yourselves anytime soon.
It's understandable.
And scene. Thank you so much, both of you, for playing through this. This was a really fun session. Getting through all of the Ashes of Power starting up scenario. Hopefully we can do this again soon. That would be great. But hopefully you all watching this had a lot of fun as well. Calvin, Dane, do you have any fun, like, anything to share? Like, what your favorite part of this or anything?
My new favorite part is the mountain exploding at appropriate comical timing.
Everything's fine.
Yep.
Off the top of my head, I do think it was very dramatic that Jana came this close to dying, or whatever the version of dying is in this game.
Yeah, it would have died. Yeah, you would.
I think Jana getting the head actually might be my actual favorite part.
That was pretty sick.
I mean, all of the stuff, all the cool stuff that Jana did, I feel like it's just sort of like playing as her came really easily to me. I didn't have to think too hard most of the time, and it was just like do whatever feels natural. The whole, like, the tone that I was striking with the getting the hit, that, oh wait, hang on, just 1 second, it's really, like, I think sort of emblematic of how I played, right? Like, she's decisive, but she's also like, oh wait, let's just do this. That's a good idea. All right, now it is my decision, and I have decisived it.
Bless you.
Thank you.
But yes, this whole Twilight Imperium RPG will be coming out soon. The core rulebook should be coming hopefully this year. I hope. Hopefully, right?
Yeah, that
I
is
hope so.
that is the hope.
And I hope to be able to get it right away so that I can actually start building even more stuff. And I happen to write another like 6,000 word adventure, so hopefully we, like,
Yeah, I would love to do that with you for sure.
it's on the planet Melon, if that makes you excited at all.
Yeah, that's why you asked where is it on Melon. Yeah.
Yeah. So I wrote a whole story about that because Melon is a cultural planet, and it's a giant jungle planet basically, and so there's a conservancy there.
There's a what there?
A conservancy, so like a research facility for the flora and fauna that are there.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
And it's
Oh,
funded similarly to the Calaris, which is fun. You were gonna say something.
I just really loved being able to interface with the Twilight Imperium universe, like Dane said, at a level lower than galactic, right? At a level lower than civilization. So it's just like, yeah, let's walk around. Let's be rude to some Letnev.
That was excellent.
Yeah.
Soon I'll get to live out my dream of being snarky Nazroka relic hunting.
It's gonna be great. You'd
I'm
actually
excited.
meet some Nazroka on Melon.
No, but Dane wants to be Nazroka. That's what he's.
I don't know their stats, so you have to do. If Dane can find their stats, I would love to. But all right, I'm going to end the recording here, and thanks everyone. Hopefully, we'll do this again, and have a great rest of your day.
Thanks.